Welcome to another tutorial JavaScript. So before going to tutorial, we need to install a Visual Code software in your laptop. So try to install, go to the Chrome browser and you can install the what you call VS Code. So try to install the VS Code software. So once you install the VS Code software in your laptop, then you will get this type of the VS Code. So what I'm here, I will show you. This is the VS Code editor. This is called IDE for development. We can not only this particular uh, not only this particular JavaScript we can use for other programming language also. So basically, this is where we are using the Visual Code. So first thing is that JavaScript to work on JavaScript, we need a Visual Code, and also we to in order to execute, we can use a browser, but there is a systematic way to work on this JavaScript. So that's the reason. Install the live server. See RVR. This is very live server. This is very powerful. You can directly install this one too. This is the extension in a Visual Code. Directly you can install this one. Once you install this thing, then create a folder. I created a basics folder. There one small HTML code array. Directly you can copy this HTML code. There in the body section, I use the uh, script. What is where for executing a JavaScript, we are using this script tag. So directly you can use the script tag. You can mention the main.js. So main.js, I have created one file and main.js. This is the main.js. So here, if you the thing is that initially I'm starting with some documentation. So here, so this is where what you call, this is the introduction about the JavaScript. So JavaScript, high level and just in time compiled programming language, conforms to ECMA script, that is EC6 specification. This is a specification of EC6, and dynamically typed programming. And it is a interpreted programming language with object-oriented capability. There are a lot of features are there in JavaScript. JavaScript is single-threaded programming language. This is also very important term. It is not JavaScript. It is just single-threaded model, not the multi-threading model. It is single-threaded programming. Runs on the browser. JavaScript. So if you are going with the server side, we are using Node.js. That is totally JavaScript. It is for server side, we are using Node.js. Currently, JavaScript has reached to version ES14 in the year 2023. 2023, 14th version has released. This is the higher introduction. This is, JavaScript is very powerful in order to develop web applications and other things. So especially nowadays we are using Node.js for server-side programming also, and also React.js for web development, and a lot of things are there. And also whether if we go to the nowadays for UI automations, they are using some tools to the tools are developed in JavaScript. Those tools are very powerful to automate the applications and those things. So in all the areas, JavaScript is very powerful. That's what I want to mention here. So first things first, I'm starting with my programming where I don't want to waste my time, every time. So first thing, this is where this double slash is for CHA change. This is the HA and G change. This is the where we are commenting the single line. If you want to comment double lines, use this type of the braces where start this. This is multi-line. multi-line COMMENT comment. So if you want to uh, so if you want to use multi-lines, no matter how many lines you can write. But this double slash is for single line comment, but when you are writing the multi-line, so we can use the this type of the slash hashtag we can use. This is the single, this is where commenting. Next topic is variable declaration, where so what is the variables in JavaScript? So a JavaScript having few things. One is where is one variable type, and let and const. So by the where is the world, this is the world JavaScript where Java JS variable type, where type, but this the latest is the let is the in a JavaScript, in the latest JavaScript there is no let. So, but basically, what is the where? Where is the when we it is very simple. So, different. First of all, we need to understand where. So, is a variable to where age equal to 10. This when I'm writing the function. Suppose I'm writing a function. I'm writing the function fun function. Suppose f, this is the function where b is equal to 20. So console, this is the console message. I will talk about what is the console and those things. We are to print a message in the console, browser console, we are using the this particular console dot this thing. So a comma b. So of here I'm writing the a comma b. After this, I will print the, I will call this function, then console dot log dot log. What is the a? So here the variable b is there. So there is no change here. But see, I will show you something. One second, I'm adjusting my browser. So if you see the console, see the console, how this will be. Console. So the value is printing as 10 and 20. So there is no change. Once you, whatever the value declared here, the values are printing as is. That's where a variable is a global scope. It's once you declare something, this values won't change. And also it is printing as is. And that is about the, and but when come to the let, see the let, how the let will be. This also same. Let a is equal to 10 and b is equal to. So once I ran this one, this is also same. But I mean, let and where is also when also same. When you declare the variable as the, we can't find the difference. I mean, between where and let. But where exactly this difference will be, we are seeing. Suppose if you declare the variable as suppose I have the this function, if 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 a greater than 30, then age equal to something, we can a greater than 10, or else you can directly use the true false to why be. So where So directly I will copy my example so that, oh no, I will type this. Age equal, age equal to, so directly I will copy I don't want to waste. So here an example is there where if I call this example, say the true, where x is equal to 10, this is the uh, function's scope, function, it is a scope of function. Let y is equal to 20, it is a blocked scope. So when I print the log x, it will print the 10, but when come to the y, it will not, it won't print. But so when we talk about this thing, where is function scope? But let is block this particular block scope. So that's the reason it's showing this error. So y is not defined. So why it is not defined? Because y is a let a variable you're using. When we are using let, when you are declaring the variable in a particular block, the scope will be only here, block scope. But when come to the where, it is a function scope. This scope is available on a in a we can go with the out of the block also we can print that value. That is the difference between the let and where. So that is where we are. These are the very important thing in an interview. So what is the difference between the let and where? Where is the functional scope, but when it comes to the let, it is a block scope. So out of the block, it will throw the error, but where it will not won't throw. That is the value will where scope is available in the out of the block also. That is the difference. Now we are moving to another functionality. Now yeah. Now we are going to the operators. So generally, when you're talking about the operators, we generally what we're thinking, we have the particular things. So one second, operators. So operators, JavaScript operators. So there is few things. One is I can say assignment operators, and so one second, I'll show you something. So these are the assignment operator equal SN wells plus is the addition, star is for multiplication, and where the comparison operator where we are using less than or greater than compare the values. So that's where this thing. So if I declare the if I declare the x is equal, this is where suppose if I declare the values, let x is equal to 5, this is the value are assigning to the x, and y is equal to 2, then we are assigning 2 value to y. So we are adding these two values. That is where addition of two values. So same thing, we can use the subtraction for the this is the another thing, and also multiplication as another thing. We can do that. So that's where this is the small addition and assignment operator, and how we are assigning the operator and addition operator plus and subtracting and multiplication. So basically there's a few things are there in a generally in a JavaScript operators. Those things I'm going to explain now. These are the few things. One is arithmetic operators, assignment operators, comparison operators, string operators, logical operators, bitwise and ternary operators, type operators. So I think if you if you have the prior knowledge on any another programming language, so we are generally we are skipping this part because these are the very basic, but these are very important. Because when you are developing real time, we are 100% we are depending on these operators. So we need to once in a while we need to look at about these operators. That's what I'm saying. So here, one second, I'm checking whether I'm recording this session already. Yeah, I'm recording. So assignment operator, what is assignment arithmetic? First of all, arithmetic operator. You know that arithmetic operators looks like this. So when we are talking about this is the arithmetic, let a is equal to 3, x is equal to, so where we are using few things. So here plus I'm using, multiplication I'm using. So these are the arithmetic operators. So basically these are the arithmetic operators. So there, uh, these are the arithmetic operators. One is one is plus, one is plus, addition, minus, subtraction. These are the arithmetic operators. Exponential, where we are we want to 2 power 3. So the so 2 power. So we are using the star star division, module, and plus plus for the increment the value and decrement the value. So these things we know already. We know. We no need to worry. We don't worry. No need to worry about these things. So basically, we need to learn about these things. So what I want to say that suppose I have the this particular this thing. Suppose you have the operator. If you have the operator, one second, I will formatting my this thing. So it's the same. If you declare the value, so if you declare the any value like this, so x is equal to, yeah, it's the same as. But when come to the x plus y, x plus equal y is equal, this is the same as x plus y is x is equal to x plus y. So x minus equal to y, this is the same as like this. So this is the same as x star y, x by y, x mod y, x power y. So this is where. So this is the where we are using the this operator. These are the assignment operators. Generally, we are for these are the assignment operators. Basically, these are the assignment operators. So assignment operators. So generally, we are using this these things. So where to shortcut, this is the shortcut. Uh, when we remove this x and we are adding prefix with the equal prefix with the equal, then this is where this is the shortcut of that. So that's where assignment operator. When come to the comparison operators, these are the comparison operators where generally comparison operators. So when come to the comparison operators, so these are the comparison operators where so where so equal. This is where, sorry, I need to format this one. 1 second, I will format. Hmm. So equal operator. This is the equal operator. When come to the triple equal, so this is where equal value and also we are checking the equal type also. Type equal, what is the type of that, whether it's a string or number. This type also is checking using this three equals, not equal and not equal. Here we are checking the not equal value or not equal type also. Type also we are checking when you are using the double equal. So this is the greater than, less than, already you know. This is the greater than, equal, less than equal, and ternary operator. Ternary operator we are using a lot of places. So I mean, this is very important operator, ternary operator. We going forward, I will talk about few things about ternary operator. But so right now, if I declare the value JavaScript comparison operator, where if I declare the values like this, so a is equal to b, so it will give, suppose it will give some value. So console.log. So where if I print this result, so it will give the true because a here a greater than less than b. So it checking the text also. It is text is comparing the text also, string also. That is where we are using this one. And also this, if I use the values like this, see how this is a true, it's given the true, because because suppose here I'm given the 2, see it is given the 2. So a 2 less than 30, yes. So but it's a string, it's a comparing the string. So this is a string comparison. Yeah, that is a string comparison. Finally, logical operators. Logical operators. Here, logical operators. What is the logical operators? Already we know, right? So there is few things. One is and or and not. So these are the logical operators. Logical or, logical not. So this is the logical not. So when you are using the where double these things, this is the and this is the or, this is the not. So that is the those are the logical operators. And the bitwise operators also there, but that is not required for us. But when come to the few other things, I will going to explain. So we already learn about the arithmetic operators. When come to the arithmetic operators, so we seen the how the multiplication, addition, those things. Yeah, that's fine. And also and so better to practice the all the this what is this and these things. So again, suppose I want to talk only one example. So in arithmetic operators, so if I this value, if I print the console.log, z, so the value x is not defined. One second, x is equal to 2. So 2 square. Suppose if I give the 3, it's 9 square. Sorry, 3 square. So 4 square, 16. So the values which is, I think you are seeing the console, 16. This is where power. That is the thing. And finally, as I said, assignment operators we are seen already. These are the assignment operators. And I want to talk one thing. So where yeah, these things. I mean, when you're talking about the operators is over, another thing is there, concatenation operator, where we can see this where if I want to this I already explained that. Yeah, already explained that. And where this is this particular syntax is important for us. So this is what. So what does this mean? So this is where uh, two operands are. So if x is equal true, then it will assign the y. So what does it mean? So console dot log log, console dot log, console dot log. So console dot log. So, sorry, I want to talk about this operator. That is not. So when you are using double these things, so there is here what does it mean? The first value is true. The first value is true. Then the second value will be assigned. So if the first value is true, then second value will be assigned. So here, if you see this console.log, then x, I'm declaring the x value. So what is the value x? If the first value is true, the second value will be assigned. So if first value is, I'm not assigning any value, the first value is false, the second, this value won't assign. So that's the meaning. So if the first value is, I'm not giving the any value, so that's what it is not assigned the 5 value. So that what does it mean? The first value is true, then the second value is assigned. If first value is not true, the second value is not assigned. That's the meaning of and. Same like the different, the other opposite is equal. So if the first value is false, then only the second value will ascend. So that's what the value is 5. If the first value is true, the second value won't ascend. It will give the first value. So see the 13. That is the difference between and or. And also another logical operators is there. What is that? Another thing which is spoke about. Yeah, question. This is the question mark and question. So what is the question? The question, what is the if the first value is undefined or null, the second value is assigned. Suppose first value is if you say this 30 is value is, but if the first value is null, the first value is null, so second value is assigned. So what is the 5 is assigning here? So that's what, if that is important. So generally we are checking whether the value is null, then we are giving the another value, right? So this is a very important syntax here. So the first value is null, then we are giving the second value. If the first value is true, suppose this first value is something I'm giving, first value it will take the same thing, it will not assign any value. But first value, when the first value is null, then only it will give the second value. That's the difference. That is about the nullish coalescing assignment operator. The terminology we are generally what the terminology here. This is the terminology here. Nullish coalition assignment operator. This is called. And then what next? Then data type. There is total 8 data types are there in JavaScript. I'm reviewing all the things. What are the things I'm reviewing? What are the data types? These are the 8 data types. One is string, number, begin, boolean, undefined, null, symbol, and object. So generally, how this will be? Suppose if you see this particular example. So I have the length is 16, width is 7.5. These are the numbers. String, color, last name, this is a string, boolean value. Object, suppose this is just an object where first name, last name we define. So this the person is the object here. Person is the object here. Array. So the cars is the array now. We declare an array. This is the array object. Date object. This is the date object. So here number, strings, boolean. This basically looks like this. Actually, these are the different data types in JavaScript. So going forward, I will talk a bit more about these things. When we how to whether the what are the types of particular data type and dynamic. I mean generally this what is the dynamic Java? Suppose if I declare the x is equal to, suppose if I what is the dynamic typing? This is a very important concept. So if I give the x is equal to we are not giving the value, then the value will be undefined. X equal to 5, then it's a number. Then dynamically we're changing that. This is the now it's a string. So the finally what is the type of that? Console dot log type of x. What is the type here? X type. So string type. So if I'm commenting this, I will comment this thing. So what is type this one? This is number type. If I'm commenting this thing also, what is the type of this? Undefined. So I see the dynamically we are changing the data type of the particular variable. That's where this is the dynamic typing. JavaScript types are dynamic, and that is about the JavaScript and uh, JavaScript data types. So, and also as I said here, also said what is JavaScript object? This is when we are declaring the variables. So here I declare the person, first name, last name, and is this. These are the objects here. This is the object. Yeah. When you are declaring any variable, suppose any variable, so without answer the default value of that particular this thing, suppose I let car. So what is the default? This is undefined. Type is undefined. That is where. Suppose if you declare the car is equal to something, this is the string now. This is not the no more undefined. This is the string type. This is the string type here. One second, somewhere the problem. So why I don't know why this 404 this is coming. I will check it later. That is not a matter. So I give some small examples here. So car. Then now next topic is functions. So little bit we learn about the strings, numbers, and boolean operator. But already is right boolean or the boolean. Suppose if I declare the is is PRESE and present. So is present whether the true or false. That's it. True or false. This is the boolean of FALSE false. FALSE false. This is the boolean operator. So that is the boolean operator. So now we are going to the functions in the JavaScript functions. How the JavaScript functions will be. So generally JavaScript functions are. So first of all, the function, the keyword we need to declare here. Then function name, my function, and so this is where function. So generally suppose we can return if you want return directly, you can return something message hello world. So then console 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 dot log and my function. So you give the my function. See, hello world. So automatically the function when you are declaring the when you use the return type, we are printing like this. The message will print here. That is where. Suppose if I want to write some logic, suppose a comma b. So that's where I'm passing the a plus b. So then if I'm passing, whenever you are passing something, we need to compulsory pass its values. So parameter value. So the 30, the sum of two numbers are 30. That is where the functions are. These are the parameters. These are the parameters we are passing. These are two parameter. One is a and second one is b. and also where when you are doing something, so that is a parameter where we need to pass the values from the, these are the values I'm passing to the parameter, that is what. And anything is there. So I mean, generally we can find, suppose I want to find the letter, suppose if you are want to do certain things, I mean, functions are very powerful, so try to work on those things. And yeah, I'm stopping here. I will stop here. We will talk about more about the functions tomorrow class. Thank you.